Student loans. I handle student loans. I've been removing student loans from people's credit report for quite some time now. So I do IDR, income driven repayment process, right? I can do that for you. Um, there is a fee, there is a charge. Please understand anything where I have to do work and do something, unless I'm stating that this is a free service or I'm just doing something educational, such and such. Yes, there is a charge. Um, I can do your income driven repayment for you. Yes, you can do it yourself. We're going to get into that in a minute because I don't need y'all typing. Yeah, you can do it yourself. You can do it yourself. You don't have her. Okay. I don't want to hear that, but we'll get into that in a second. But I can do your income driven repayment. If you don't know what an IDR is, please check out one of my videos. But in a nutshell, it's consolidating all your student loan debt into one, as opposed to having multiple payments. You have one payment as opposed to having different, multiple and different interest rates. You have one, and it's a reduced interest rate based off of the answers that you give. I personally know the right answers to get you what you need. Um, which is basically a lower monthly payment, as low as possible, even if it's down to zero. But yeah, I could also get your student loan discharged, released forever, right? But it just depends on the circumstances. So I do need you to schedule a consultation and let me ask you the necessary questions to see if you're qualified for a discharge, right? If you're a disabled, 100% disabled individual, you can get a discharge completely. If you are 100% disabled veteran, same thing, it can be discharged completely. Definitely hit me up. And then I'll walk you through the process. Now, what I do offer people, if you do want your student loans removed or what have you, keep in mind, let me put a pin in that real quick. Keep in mind, there are a ton of ways to get your student loan removed, discharged. It's not a Biden thing. Biden is making it seem like he discovered all this shit for you guys. And nah, son, this has been here. These programs have been available for years. Okay, if not decades. It's been here for years upon years. Okay. Now, a lot of y'all just don't know that it's out there. You don't know what's available. You don't know that these things have been out, these options, these services have been available, and if you do know, you just don't know how to connect to it and get to it. So I can definitely for sure help you with that. But what I do, if I do have to remove your student loans, discharge them, even if it is an IDR, I offer 2 months of free credit repair. And here's one of the reasons why. So your IDR, your student loan discharge, is going to take only 30 days. Okay. But these are two separate entities. The student loan Department of Education, um, anything ever pertaining to your student loans is separate from the three credit bureaus, right? It's separate from TransUnion, Experian, Equifax, and everyone else. So just because it's discharged and released on the education side, it doesn't mean that they're reporting that to your credit report, or to the credit bureaus. So sometimes they do, and sometimes they update part of it, but not all of it. So I'm going to resolve that for you, plus fix your credit. And sometimes it takes a little back and forth with that. But and I'm also fixing your credit outside of the student loan. So that's why I offer 2 months free credit repair. The fees are different though, especially if your student loan is like well above 50,000. I have removed student loans as much as $600,000 off a credit report. So yeah, I do my thing.